Good afternoon. My name is Cody Pettit, Pioneer Field Agronomist. Today I'm out in the field in east central Illinois getting ready to evaluate some frost damage that we experienced on Friday and Saturday morning. I want to go over a few tips that you can utilize in your fields, corn or soybeans, that might be useful for you to assess some frost damage as well as make some management decisions. So let's talk about corn first. We all know that the growing point in corn is below the soil surface up until about V5. After that, the growing point reaches the soil surface and exposure to frost in that situation would be detrimental. Looking at where we're at now, we don't have anything really past that V2 growth stage, so we're going to see some above ground tissue damage. It might look pretty rough, but wait a few days, go back, and that growing point is going to be doing its job, and that corn plant's going to be just fine. When we get to soybean plants, the growing point is above ground, so they're a little bit more vulnerable, and depending on what growth stage they're at, that might make a difference too. Those earlier growth stages are actually going to be less vulnerable to frost than what the later ones will be. Those earlier ones are closer to the ground. There's some soil radiation heat that comes up, so it keeps a little bit warmer than the above ground temps, where most thermometers are grabbing at 5 feet or above. And initially when those first cotyledons come out of the ground, outside of them having a waxy kind of tougher coating, they're 90+% water with a lot of fats and oils to help keep it from freezing. After that, you're going to see your unifoliates. That's 2 leaves on a separate petiole, or a single leaf on each petiole. And then after that, you are going to see your trifoliates. When you're walking a soybean field and you see some frost damage, those unifoliates and those trifoliates are going to look pretty rough. But that's not where you want to focus your attention. Where you want to look is actually right at the base of each cotyledon. There's an axillary bud or a growing point that can initiate new growth. So what happens when you see this damaged tissue here from frost, that plant sends a message down to those tiny little auxiliary buds and they will start regrowth. Now that's going to take a few days. So if you're in 3 or 4 days after your soybean field and you're seeing a lot of damage, and you're questioning it, give it a few more days before you go out and make any big decisions. So with that, I hope that these tips can help you assess some frost damage and make a good management decision in the near future. So stay safe, and thanks for watching.
That concludes this Pioneer Agronomy video podcast. Visit our page on pioneer.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook for more agronomy insights.